Welcome back, everyone. So the city's budget creating an effort to curb panhandling in the city and helping the homeless find their way back into a home. The mayor is making some big, solid efforts to make some changes right here in Albuquerque. He's joining us this morning with an update to all of that. Thank you so much for joining us, Mayor.
Good morning.
You're a regular on the show, right?
We come out every month. We
Every
really
single
appreciate
month.
it. It's a lot of fun to be on the program, and it's on my television in the morning, so it's great to be here.
Absolutely. And we're talking some very important topics this morning. City budget. Are you signing it today?
I am.
Okay, so tell me about that. There is some compromise in
Yes.
this
Yeah,
budget.
you know, I'm happy to report that there's actually bipartisanship and compromise that still lives at City Hall. And we had some disagreements on the budget, and we came to agreement. We actually got together, talked about what we wanted. We want to make sure it's balanced. It's got no tax increases, no fee increases, but we really want to give your money back to you as a citizen in a way that really increases value for you. So we had some disagreements. I really wanted to make sure that we had the retention and longevity bonuses for our police officers in there. I think that was really, really important.
Trying to beef up the numbers for APD, right?
Well, we're trying to beef up the numbers, but we're also trying to make sure that we can keep the leadership that's been there for many, many years. You know, the lieutenants, the commanders, and people that actually, you know, have to be in charge of a department in place. So these longevity bonuses really do matter. So we were able to come to compromise. Did everybody get everything they wanted? No, myself included. But really, this is what government's supposed to do. You're supposed to sit down, hammer out your differences, figure out something that works. But it has to be balanced. This is, and I think in the long run, it's a good budget.
Overall, a lot of city employees will be getting a pay raise with this budget.
Yes,
so that's a plus.
Yeah, with my first year, if you'll remember, we had about a $100 million deficit when I took over as mayor. We had to cut pay that year, so we didn't have to give pink slips out and let people go. And ever since then, we've been able, every year we've been able to bring our employees back a little bit. We had about a 2% pay cut. Our police officers now will be up around 12 to 14% in raises since I've been the mayor. So we're really trying to make sure it's a great place to work and build a career.
Okay, let's talk about a better way. That was the city's way of kind of trying to slow down panhandling in the city.
I get a lot of calls on it. You know, I think it's working really well. So I get a lot of calls on panhandling, and people in our city have a big heart. They want to help, but they also have a concern about people having to come into traffic to get dollar bill out of a window. We have one of the highest pedestrian death rates in the country. So people were asking me as a mayor, what can we do? We still want to be able to give. So we thought about it, and we thought, well, let's do this. Let's put a sign up. And we've had 740 people call. If you see those blue signs, they say, if you need food or shelter, if you need help, and you don't know where to go, call 311, and everybody has a cell phone. And we're going to connect you with services. We've had 740 people call, mostly for services. So we know that part of it works. And then we want people to know, we're not trying to tell you that you can't give money to somebody, but there's a better way. In fact, we subtitle it that.
So and the way you're doing it is you're getting the money and you guys are able to transfer it out to programs that they can use.
If you give $5 to someone out your window, they can buy a fast food meal. If you give $5 to Roadrunner Food Bank, they can feed 20 people. So what you can do, you can go to donateabq.org. So donateabq.org or call 311 and we'll connect you. You can go on their website. You can say, listen, I want my $5 or my $1 or whatever to go to feed the homeless, to shelter the homeless, for mental health services. You can actually pick, and the United Way is running this for us, so it's not a government program, and they'll get it to one of these great nonprofits in our community, and they take no administrative fees. So if you give $1, it goes right to the charity that you want.
Now, we just spoke about this. You're nearing $1,000 in donations. I know you guys are struggling at first, so it's kind of picking up. Has it shown, though, on the streets?
You know, it's interesting. I've had several people tell me, and my wife and I were talking about this. She says, well, there's usually a panhandler here. And maybe that panhandler that was normally on one of the intersections that we go to, maybe actually has been able to find the services they need. Because this is not about saying to folks, you can't give. We're just saying there's a better way to do this.
This is going to be a long-term thing. We're going to have to look back at a year.
We'll check it out.
To see
you know,
if
we're
it's working
trying
out.
something that we think is meaningful. But it's going to be up to the community. If the community wants to do it, they will. If they don't, they won't.
Let's stick on the homeless topic, heading home.
Yes.
That's another big project that's really helping people get back on their feet. But I also want to talk about the city wanting input on, it's about $16 million that you guys are trying to decide where you're going to use the money for. We recently did a story on this as well.
In the budget that I'm signing today, there's about $18 million worth of services in there for the homeless, for substance abuse issues, for mental health issues, lots and lots of things that we do to help people in the city of Albuquerque. We're always having community dialogues about what do we need, how do we best take those dollars and put them to use in our community. So it's very much an interactive process that I like to go through as a mayor to try to take your resources as a taxpayer and put them to good use.
Where can somebody weigh in on that?
You can go, go to the mayor's website. Go to the cabq.gov. There's a mayor's corner. You can get on there, or let me just tell everybody again, download the 311 app.
That makes it a little easier.
It's a great app, and you can just say mayor, and you can talk to the mayor, or you can send us an email, city council. You can volunteer on the 311 app. You can report graffiti. You can report a pothole. I wish more people would download that 311 app. It's awesome.
I don't think a lot of people know about the 311 app.
Well, this is where we need the media comes in. So you're so valuable on this, and just download it. It's free, and you can take a picture of graffiti and hit graffiti, and it comes right to us. We go out and clean it up. It's great.
Give me the city's website one more time as we head to break.
cabq.gov.
I want to thank you so much for joining
Thanks for
us
having
once
me.
again. We'll see you again next month.
Yes, love coming in.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.